if you feel like you're going through it this holiday season, even though it's, the season to be together, this message is for you. I feel like there is a love situation here with someone that you are very, very closely tied to. And I feel that there is love in this connection. However, the masculine does function and operate from a narcissistic slash selfish place. This is a person I feel, again, this message is very specific. You will know if it's for you. By the way, good morning. It's Marina, aka the New York Oracle, as seen in Forbes and other places soon. Happy belated holiday. I mean, it's still the holidays, right? So anyways, stay and hang out. This is going to be a nice reading, and I'm also going to treat you with a very cool little epiphany. I think it's cool because it could help relate to others, of sharing something that I'm currently experiencing and working through. But I want to tell you is that this masculine that you've been dealing with, perhaps you might be the masculine that's watching this, but the masculine that you have been dealing with, if you are the feminine, is someone that really does function a lot. Sorry, I'm still trying to get the angles correct. From a more selfish place. This could be a person that I will say that maybe grew up possibly favorited by the mom, like not a lot of boundaries, where a lot of their emotions were put first too. This could be a mom who like really sacrificed herself, but to boys specifically. And I feel like a lot of this has to do with the upbringing of like how this person was groomed. There could have been not a lot of boundaries growing up, or there could have been like a lot of strictness with the dad, but not so much with the mom. But anyway, my point is that the masculine operates from this space where it's very hard for them to sometimes have compassion outside of themselves, is what I'm getting. And I want you to know that this person has had a very difficult experience in their life. They were very, very manipulated, not treated well. They could have been betrayed. And this is a person that likes to exercise a lot of options too. Could be a person that, due to the heartbreak, they like swore that they would never give their heart again, and they just are very flirty, or they could just be engaging with a lot of people as well. But I really feel that this masculine is focusing on being able to provide more for themselves and their families. So this narcissistic person is going to turn into the King of Pentacles. And I really feel when I get the Three of Pentacles with the King of Wands reversed, double confirmation that this is a masculine that's very, very good looking, but they are inherently insecure and they lack confidence. They could also be argumentative too. I'm getting for some people, they're jealous of you. Probably because you might have like your stuff together, or you just like know how to work through things. This could be a person that just like, sometimes they feel like they need to fight to get what they want. But I really feel confirmation on the lucky side. I do feel that you are very, very upset and burdened regarding something in this connection here. I want to say that you have been feeling sad probably 5 weeks, 5 days, 5 weeks, or 5 months. But I want you to know that justice is coming here. You're definitely upset, but I want you to know that I know that you don't feel positively about things, but I'm being told that this isn't over. Whatever this isn't over. You have been really, really caught up in your headspace. Things are very, very difficult for you currently. You feel like your manifestations can't happen. Hold on. Yes, Lucky. Do you want to come? Here, come. Let's get some Lucky. Interrupting the reading. Are you all right? Can I continue? Yes? Are you good? You just ate and you're announcing to everyone that you ate? You want to tell people what you ate? I had some meatballs, Mom. Are you ready to go down? Okay, good. See you later. Go. Go be free. Free into the wild of the couch. Sorry about that. Anyways. There is a brand new beginning coming here with this connection. Someone may have been divorced or is going through a divorce. Someone could be suffering from some health issues or mental health stuff. Get out of here. Hold on. This is so chaotic. But what I wanted to say is I really feel that there's going to be a new beginning here with this person. I feel that there is going to be an element of forgiveness and faith and understanding each other's, I'm getting love language, and also like mental patterns, thought patterns. I just feel like someone made a decision to walk away because they were not being open or doting, or they didn't come with like the romantic offer. I actually feel like things are going to get better within 6 weeks, 6 days to 6 weeks from now. 3 to 6 weeks, 3 to 6 days, something like that. This person is a wounded warrior, but they really do have a lot of passion for you. So I'm just going to tell you really quickly about my little epiphany. If you're still here watching the message, I think it's worth it. So I don't like to go too much into this. We're going to reshuffle after this because I feel like whatever I'm saying, I just feel like I'm supposed to share the story of this epiphany that I had with what I'm understanding, with what's happening. And then I saw these cards and they correlated. But I've been a person, though, even in my relationships, I've always been very, very independent, like I'm like your class A hyper independent person. I am loving and nurturing and all that good stuff. I'm your superstar. I'm your mothering superstar. But anyway, I started making these connections and actually like put out a prayer or a thought or an intention out to the universe that I wanted to work through some of these deeper rooted workings of what I keep attracting in my life, or what has happened and why things happen, and why I feel like I can't connect in the way that I really want to connect with someone, or why I feel like I can't have like a beautiful soulmate relationship, etc., etc. So when I was 13, I actually almost lost my life at the hands of my parents, my father in particular. It happened once from the both of them when I was 2. That was like a sunstroke incident, but I made it through, thank God. And the other one was when I was 13. So I was in Atlantic City with my parents. My mother was like, I don't know, somewhere inside gambling, and I was with my dad and we went to the beach. It was a day in the summer. And anyway, we were in New Jersey. So New Jersey is known for having very strong riptides. You probably know that if you live from Jersey. And my dad wanted to go into the water. I, though, am always a very cautious, very sensitive, intuitive child. And I was like, I'm just going to go up to my knees. And my dad was like, no. I was like, let's just go in. And I was like, no, like, I'm good here. You go. He's like, I said, come now. And I was like, okay. Like, very, very obedient. I was like, quintessential. I was a good kid, let's say. My rebellion streak came later, but I was always very obedient. I never like did anything. I was just like, I like to stay home and play Barbies and video games and keep to myself a lot, a little bit on the spectrum. But anyways, I decided to listen to my dad. And then all of a sudden there was a very large wave and it came and we both swum under it. So as we swim under it and we come up, I look, and then all of a sudden we're like 100 feet from the shore. And it was very, very hard to swim. And we had to have the lifeguards come to save us. So they had to they rode all the way where we were. It was very, very tough. It was definitely a difficult situation. I still have the scar on my foot when they pulled me and dragged me into the rowboat. But anyways, our lives were spared, and I'm very grateful that I'm here to be able to share the story. But what happened was, in that moment when this happened, it changed the trajectory of my life, because I really learned to never trust men, or that my biggest protector could also be my biggest reason to not live. And somehow this is why I am so independent all the time. And what giving up independence means to me, to have a loving relationship, is very, very hard, because I very rarely ever feel protected or safe in my connections. So when dudes be acting stupid, it triggers all of the fears of the lack of protection and security and stability, or for someone to be there for me in that sort of way. So yeah. And that was a very, very difficult, thing to realize and acknowledge. And there's been a lot of crying, and I'm still connecting with this today. It's a very deep rooted thing, or just the feeling of I actually prefer to live a life more independently away from that, because I feel like if I get into a connection, it may possibly cost me my life. And sometimes with the way that I've been treated, don't really act, they have not acted like they really cared about me or my life and stuff. So anyways, I just wanted to say that lucky is not stopping. I guess it's part of the vibe. So if you're feeling like this, I'm feeling like this. You may have also just had a history of attracting masculines who are just not up to par with what you need for a person to do that. And you've been left out in the cold, and maybe you've just attracted cheaters and just men that are always projecting sexually at other females or whatever it is that they're doing. If that's you and that's your thing, and whatever. But my point is that, emotions are real. And I really thought that I had worked through this, honestly and truly, and I realized I did not. So you should definitely trust the process. And I'm saying this to you because you are a person that gets very, very caught up here. But I really feel that you have a brand new beginning here. But it's important for you to always walk away from things that don't serve you. What I feel is, for some people, there is this new beginning, but it's going to come after you rebuild this confidence for yourself. Shh. Once you rebuild this confidence for yourself, that's when you're going to have the love. And it's going to come when you don't expect it. And I really feel it's important for you, if you're watching this, you need to have better boundaries. Keep your boundaries high, and also know and acknowledge that if you are in pain and hurting, it's important to let yourself feel through that. And for some of y'all, you have to work through the opposite of motion of me, which is ending up being alone. I think some of you are staying in connections because you are afraid to be alone, or afraid that you'll end up with no one wanting you, and that's just not the case. But I'm just saying that you have this love that is coming to you if you're seeing this. But the point is, you're going to have to make a decision and choose yourself. And that's the message for today. We're going to leave it at that. Thank you so much for listening to my story. If you made it this far, you are a mother effing G. Thank you for this platform. I'm so grateful to YouTube. I really, really like the vibe here. You all are pretty amazing. And till next time, thank you so much.